Taylor Swift's career has been a journey defined by reinvention and anticipation. And as Spotify announced that her 12th studio album Life of a Showgirl surpassed 5 million pre-saves, fans and critics alike reflected on her unparalleled influence in the music industry. The announcement arrived on a Monday, marking a new milestone as the album broke the previous pre-save record held by the Tortured Poets department, sending shockwaves throughout the streaming world. Spotify, seizing the moment, introduced a new feature in the app's upcoming releases hub, revealing that pre-save counts for the top 10 countdown pages would now be visible, allowing fans to witness in real time the growing excitement for their favorite artists' upcoming records. Every Wednesday at noon Eastern Time, Spotify committed to updating the countdown chart, giving a weekly look at which albums were generating the most buzz ahead of their release. Madeline Bennett, a Spotify executive, shared in a press release that the upcoming releases hub aimed to celebrate the future of music and that the countdown charts would elevate the visibility of the most anticipated releases worldwide, providing artists a new avenue to connect with their most passionate listeners. She emphasized that by ranking the top pre-saved albums globally, Spotify was offering musicians a powerful tool to build anticipation as the release day approached, simultaneously giving fans a new way to participate in the excitement. To be eligible for this feature, artists needed at least 5,000 active listeners in the past month, ensuring that the countdown pages would spotlight a wide range of musicians preparing to share new work with the world. In honor of Swift's record-breaking achievement, Spotify announced a special 3-day pop-up event in New York City, inviting fans to immerse themselves in the life of a Showgirl experience even before the album's official release. Attendees could snap exclusive photos, hunt for Easter eggs inspired by the album's themes, and step into the new era Swift was unveiling, all while anticipation for the record continued to swell. Subscribe for more exclusive updates on the world's biggest musical events. While little information had been revealed about what Life of a Showgirl would entail, fans noted with excitement that Swift had reunited with superstar producers Max Martin and Shellback for the project. Swift recounted that during her tour stop in Stockholm, she invited Martin to the show and afterward, they discussed collaborating again. She expressed her belief that working together once more could lead to something truly remarkable, sparking rumors among fans about the album's potential sound and style. The anticipation was underlined by Swift's reputation for secrecy and reinvention, as she often left breadcrumbs and hidden hints in her social media posts, music videos, and interviews, driving her fanbase into a frenzy of speculation with each new clue. As the days ticked by toward the album's release, social media buzzed with theories about the record's themes, collaborators, and possible genre shifts, with some fans pointing to cryptic posts and others dissecting recent interviews for hidden meanings. For many, the sheer scale of pre-saves was a testament not only to Swift's enduring popularity, but also to her ability to make every album launch feel like a global event, drawing in new listeners while keeping her longtime fans engaged and excited. The fact that Spotify would now be updating the countdown chart weekly added a fresh layer of competition and community engagement to the album rollout process, encouraging fans to rally behind their favorite artists and push their albums higher up the chart as release day approached. The new system also signaled a shift in how streaming platforms measured and promoted anticipation, moving beyond traditional singles and radio play to recognize the importance of digital pre-engagement. In the case of Life of a Showgirl, this approach proved wildly successful, as millions rushed to pre-save the album, eager to be among the first to hear what Swift had in store. The New York City pop-up event became a focal point for fans, many of whom traveled from across the country for the chance to participate in album-inspired activities and perhaps catch a glimpse of Swift herself. The event was carefully curated to reflect the aesthetic of the upcoming album, with decor, merchandise, and interactive installations designed to immerse visitors in the world of Life of a Showgirl, deepening the emotional connection between artist and audience. Subscribe if you want to stay ahead on every major release and pop culture moment. The reunion with Max Martin and Shellback was seen as a major development, as the trio had previously crafted some of Swift's most iconic hits, including Blank Space, Shake It Off, and Bad Blood. Their return to the studio together raised expectations that the new album might blend the infectious pop sensibility of 1989 with the introspective lyricism that had come to define Swift's more recent work. During her appearance on the New Heights podcast, Swift explained that she felt an urge to recapture the magic of their earlier collaborations, believing that they could create something unforgettable if they joined forces again. This revelation fueled further speculation about the album's direction, with some fans predicting a return to the glossy, synth-driven sound of her earlier pop records, while others anticipated a fusion of genres reflecting Swift's growth as an artist. The secrecy surrounding the album's tracklist and featured artists only intensified interest, with fans poring over every available detail, from studio session photos to cryptic emojis on Swift's social media accounts. The album's title, Life of a Showgirl, also sparked debate, with some interpreting it as a nod to classic Hollywood glamour and others viewing it as a metaphor for Swift's own journey in the public eye, performing for audiences around the world while navigating the challenges of fame. The Spotify pop-up event leaned into this ambiguity, offering fans a series of clues and interactive experiences designed to deepen their engagement with the album's themes and symbolism. Attendees were encouraged to share their experiences on social media, further amplifying the event's reach and generating even more buzz ahead of the album's release. As the pre-save numbers continued to climb, industry observers took note of the shifting dynamics in music promotion, with platforms like Spotify playing an increasingly central role in shaping the narrative around major album launches. The countdown chart quickly became a new metric of success, with artists and labels strategizing ways to boost pre-saves and climb the rankings, while fans embraced the opportunity to show their support in a tangible way. For Swift, who has always embraced new technology and innovative ways to connect with her audience, the success of Life of a Showgirl's pre-save campaign was yet another example of her ability to stay ahead of the curve, setting new standards for fan engagement and album promotion. The pop-up event in New York City served as a microcosm of this approach, blending physical and digital experiences to create a sense of anticipation and community around the album's launch. Fans who attended described the event as both immersive and emotional, with many expressing gratitude for the opportunity to celebrate their favorite artist in such a unique setting. Subscribe now to catch every moment from album launches to exclusive artist stories. The collaboration with Max Martin and Shellback was a highlight for many, with industry insiders speculating that their combined talents would yield chart-topping hits and memorable anthems. Swift's decision to keep details about the album closely guarded only heightened interest, as fans and critics alike anxiously awaited the moment when Life of a Show and inspiring countless others to follow in her footsteps. Subscribe so you never miss a story from the heart of the music world. The story of Life of a Showgirl was one of anticipation, innovation, and connection, a reminder that even in an age of instant access and endless choice, the magic of music could still unite people in celebration and wonder.